Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh. 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 Let's see here. Oh. 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 Da 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 da. Good morning. Oh. Bleh. I didn't really think about. I didn't set a schedule. Well, anybody that watches my lives know a lot of times if I even schedule it, it's at the most maybe an hour ahead of time. Usually 20 minutes ahead before I go on. I might put it up. I just went with it this morning. Oh. No. Oh, I ain't sure what I'm gonna do today. I'll probably do a little cleaning. Do a little bit of cleaning today. Uh, well, the rain is done. The rain has stopped pretty much. Oh. Oh. No. I know it's early. It's a Saturday morning. Oh. It's early morning, and I'm finally loving my life. Just like we all should be, all of the time. It's a brand new day, and gray clouds loving his life. Just like he should have been the whole daggum time. Each and every day you... Oh, wait, I just messed up. My dear mother said dreams could come true. Well, I stopped believing, but now I know what to do. Listen up. This song was shared with Grey Cloud to give to all of you. Boom, boom, boom. It's early morning, and I'm finally loving my life. Just like we all should be, all the daggum time. It's a brand new day, And this old cat's loving his life. Just like each and every one should be all of the time now. Each and every day you wake up is a miracle. Some people laugh at me and other MFers call Grey Cloud a fool. But life is what you make it, and I no longer lie. Don't know how many times I've sat and cried, boxed in somebody else's corner, wishing I could die. But not anymore, and it's time to share with you why. Boom, boom, boom. It's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving my life. Just like we all should be, all the daggum time. Hey, it's a wonderful day, and this old cat's loving his life. Just like each and every one of you should be, all of the time now. Oh, I want to thank each and every one of you for being who you are. Just know in his eyes and mine, we see every one of you as stars. So the next time you're feeling down and the next time you're feeling blue, just know this song will share with Grey Cloud to give to all of you, because it is everybody's song. So take it and roll along. Make it your own, 'cause it's everybody's song. You can do no wrong. So please take it and roll with it and make it your own. Cheers with the coffee. Oh, I don't know if somebody's having trouble here. It was looking like it. Okay. Oh. Oh. I sort of backed out. I was checking my I was reading a text message, and I think I read a comment. Oh, I'm not sure if the stream is working right. I see someone's trying to watch here. We'll just wait a little while. This usually takes a minute before somebody's able to come in and be here consistent. It seems like a lot of times when I start up, there's usually somebody that's trying to watch, but it's cutting in and out on them. But yeah, I'm gonna be having my hands full this coming week. The puppies are opening their eyes. I noticed that yesterday. That pretty soon I'll probably show some of the puppies in front of the camp. Like I'll pick them up and hold them. Matter of fact, I can do that right now with one of them. There's one of them over here skating around trying to find its mama. She seemed like she got a bunch of little girls. That's a little girl right there. Look at her eyes open. It's a little girl. It's a little girl there. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Yeah, they're starting to be able to. One of them was pooping this morning, like just a little bitty turd. But she's been cleaning it up mostly. But they're starting to try to. Their bowels are starting to work a little bit. You know how when they start. I was showing off one of the puppies. He's a little girl there. I love that, like that little, just a little spot around the eye. You don't know what to think. It's okay. It's okay. Let me put this puppy up. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. That was fun, wasn't it, Diddy? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I do see that somebody's been trying to tune in here for a minute. Let's see if I can. Oh. I keep thinking every time I start a live, like every time that if it's having trouble, like if the one person I keep seeing pop in and popping out is having issues, I always think it might be on my end. So sometimes I've ended the stream to restart a stream to see if that made a difference, and it seems like it does sometimes, but I don't know if I'm even having any issues. Oh, I just thought I'd go live for a little bit. I don't know if you just saw, I had one of the puppies up here in front of the camera. Hey, Bitty. We're gonna have to. I gotta try to get this dog taken care of here. This dog, I can't have more puppies. I got 9 puppies to try to take care of and get rid of. And it seems like the biggest portion that I've looked at, as far as I know, one of the black ones is a girl, one black one's a boy. I don't know about the third one. I hadn't really. And then, so there's 3 black and 6 or 5 white and 1 reddish tan. The tan one is a girl. And then at least 2 or 3 of the white ones. So it seems like there might only be 1 or 2 boys in the whole dang litter. We definitely don't need a bunch of girl ones hanging around. But I gotta get this one. I hope. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna take some kind of maneuvering here. Oh, heck. Oh. Bobby lady blah 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 boo. That's my baby booty bitty 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 boo. Bitty bitty. It's my bitty bitty. Oh bitty bitty, look at my head. He's a bitty bitty. Hey, my bitty. Yeah. Good girl. Hey, what's up, Mila? Oh, I'm just chilling. Oh, I don't know if that was you earlier. I picked up one of the puppies and was showing it off, but I'm doing okay, pretty good. What I was saying is my other dog. I don't know if you knew, but she had puppies. Hold on, she had puppies 2 Saturdays ago, and that's what I was talking about. I had one of the puppies in my hands. They just started to open their eyes. Like I noticed their eyes opening up yesterday. Oh, ow. This shirt ain't nothing. This is an old ragged out shirt. Carhartt or whatever. something I got a long time ago, probably at either given to me or a thrift store. I gotta put my. Can you get one? Well, that'd be kind of hard. I don't know where you're at. Of course, I'm not gonna. There's like 9 of them. I gotta. So far, I hadn't had to get up and clean up after them, but they opened their eyes yesterday, or between yesterday and today. They're open. They might have had them open before and didn't notice it on Friday, but wait, yesterday was Friday. Never mind. But I definitely can't keep them. There's 9 of them, and then I have this other one here that's on the bed with me that I got to try to hopefully get fixed. But yeah, I got to find homes for them. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully I can get it done. I don't want to take them to. I definitely want to. I don't want to have to take them to where the shelter is. Well, because the shelter near here is like it's one that puts them down if you know what I mean, like if they don't get adopted out fairly soon. I ain't gonna ship no dog. I don't think you. Well, I guess you could. I guess there's a way to do it, but that'd be kind of expensive. I'm assuming that would take because you'd have to. How would you ship an animal? I know they do it, but you'd have to ship an animal like. I just don't know how you'd do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen videos where people get like exotic animals and stuff, even insects in the mail. So, or maybe not the mail, but some kind of UPS or something. And I think you can order baby chicks and stuff. Put it in a box. Well, I'm sure you put it in something, but it being a living creature, there's probably I wouldn't know how you do it, and I'm just betting it would. There's got to be some way to do it, but it's probably going to be a big pain in the butt. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't just put it in a box and mail it without them knowing, because they're going to know there's something in there moving around. Like you couldn't take a live animal and put it in there, like you know, like you have to kind of let them know. Like even if it's an insect that's alive and it's stuffed and everything, you might not have to tell them. Like if you know how to ship it, but I imagine that there's probably some kind of law where you have to that you're supposed to let them know that's what you're shipping. Like really, if you're shipping like I'd say if you're shipping like any kind of you know insects or any animal, anything that's potentially, you know, could cause a problem if not, no, you know, but anyway, so that's what I got to start dealing with this coming up week is the puppies' eyes are starting to open, and I noticed that they're starting to, you know, it takes a few weeks for them to start having their bowel movements and stuff. They're starting to like try to use the bathroom, and so this coming week will be my week of the first week where I have to figure out where I'm going to put them in the middle of the night and stuff, and then every morning have to get up and like clean up after them and stuff. Oh, hey, Peyton. I live in Alabama. I think most of them are girls. Let me see. Let me see if I might get one and show it to you again. Hold on a second. Let me see here. That one's so cute right there. Let's see. Let me get one of these. I know, I know. I took you away from the. Okay, it's a little boy here. That's a good one right there. There's a little boy. He looks like a. He looks a lot like the grandmama, the one that got hit by a car, Ladybird. Which, if you've watched, I don't know if you've been watching the channel at any time, you would see. If you go back, if you're new to the channel, you can go back in the catalog. I'm sure at some point you'll find there's a lot of shorts and different videos with Ladybird in the stuff. Of course, Ladybird was like a lab and a pit, I think, mix, which I don't know for sure. She just kind of, Ladybird had just showed up here a few days after another dog that I was taking care of and got hit by a car. And then, so I had Ladybird about 5 years. She got hit this past year. And then the dog that had these puppies was her puppy. So I was real happy that a few of the puppies came out looking like her. Because Ladybird had this type of white and black. So there you go. There's one of them. You pretty little dude. And it happens to be a boy. So this, I got another black one that's got, instead of white, there's red and stuff around the face. And it's, what are you talking about? Are you asking when she died? She got hit, oh, well, Ladybird got hit last year, so she's been dead for a while. And then, there you go. So one of the black ones is one of the black and white ones is a girl, and that one was a boy. Yeah, she got hit, let's see. I'm trying to remember what month that was. I think it was like I know it was right, but it was like it was in September, at the end of September, because I was coming up on my mom's the anniversary of my mom's death, and the day September 30th was the anniversary of Mom's murder and stuff. And that's the day that I knew, like the day before Ladybird she had disappeared that afternoon with me not seeing her again. She never came in that day, that morning. So that morning, September 30th, when I found out, but she had evidently been, because by the time I found out and went to see the body, it was so bloated already, like trying to move it and get it back and dig a hole was... What's this? Yeah, in 2002, I was trying to figure out why that hid that message. I think I have it on she was killed in an arson house fire. Which that's been a long time ago, but it's unsolved. So that's, it's not something I talk about regularly, but I have shared it over the past few years in the videos. So it's like a cold case. That was in Tennessee. Of course, for many years, it was hard to deal with. I was in and out of the mental hospital quite a bit. And, really always just every year around that time, like the anniversary, a lot of times I subconsciously, like consciously, I wouldn't be too much thinking about the time of year. But then I would just I'd be like so out there, like just, self-medicating and stuff. Then I'd have a nervous breakdown and feel bad and feel like, I needed help, and I'd go to the hospital. And then it would be during the time, like those few days that I might be sitting at the hospital, getting my sobered up and like maybe on some meds and eating better and just, you know what I mean, a few days to think about things, I'd realize what time of year it was. And I'm like, oh, so like a lot of times, like I wouldn't even be thinking about what was coming up. It's just I would realize after the fact, this is why I felt the way I felt. Anyway, let's not, we don't have to dwell on it or anything. I was just saying, I remembered that Lady Bird she got hit by a car right then. Like, it took me a second, but September. So it would have been like, between the 29th and the 30th would have been the day, whatever, when she got hit and stuff. My mom's name was, it is still Gwen. Her name was Gwenda Gale, and she spelled Gale Gail, but Gwenda. She went by Gail though, like everybody knew her as Gail, and her maiden name was a Lindsay with Lindsey, because there is two different spellings, can be EY or AY, and then but she married, like my birth name, my father's last name, so she married and became a Lemming, Leming, and then she ended up marrying again and was a Coop, Coop, but that's not on her tombstone. On the tombstone, it says Gwenda Gale. I want to say it says Lindsay Lemming, because she was going to have her name changed back to her maiden name and never did. So, but she made it clear that even though she never did get her name changed, she did not want Coop from the last. She felt more, even though she and my dad didn't get along and she had divorced when I was 4, she still had more ties to the Lemming family and didn't care. She would rather have Lemming on her tombstone than Coop. So, is that a long explanation there? But yeah, Peyton, it's Peyton. You threw me off with coming up like that because I thought you might be a Peyton I know. There's a Peyton I know in well, I mean, this came up this past week too. There's a new subscriber, they're fairly new. They just started following me the past few months. Red Snapper, and I believe they were the only one in the chat the other day, but they were, oh, hey, there's Red Snapper, speaking of the devil. Lo and behold, well, there's Red Snapper. Yeah, Red Snapper, we were talking about my mom and how she had died, and so that's why I brought your name up, because the other day we had some extensive conversation about that. Like, Red Snapper was asking me some similar questions of, oh, she died. Well, just like they weren't asking about her name or anything, but they were just, I think they might have, but they were just inquiring the details. Because Red Snapper, somebody had asked me when my dog Ladybird had got ran over. Because you came in, I think you just came in a little late here. I'm going to show you, since you just got here, let's see. Get a different one here. I'm going to show you a different one. Oh, shoot. Got another puppy out. They opened their eyes up yesterday or whatever. This one's the black one with a little bit of white, but he's got that red. Got a little bit of a Doberman Rottweiler type coat, you know. But so, and that's a boy too. Look at Biddy. It's always fascinating how other like the older dogs, like when they if they've never been around puppies, or even when they have been, they don't know how to act. Like even Ladybird, like after the puppies would get so old, she'd be like kind of weird about them, like if they got too close to her after she weaned them and stuff. But look at that. He's being a pretty good little dude. He being a good little dude. So what I was saying, Red Snapper, is we were talking about I had mentioned so Mila had asked, did when did my dog get ran over? Ladybird? And I was trying to remember. And the way I remembered was by remembering that Ladybird, I discovered that Ladybird was, I found out about Ladybird being dead that morning, the day that it was it was like the anniversary of the day that Mom died in that house fire. So I wasn't really trying to bring up anything to be depressing or anything, but I was just mentioning, I brought up Ladybird because I had the black puppy, one of the black puppies in my hands. And I was telling people that that's what Ladybird, you know, had those kind of markings, except for she didn't have the red on her and stuff like that one. Yeah, I'm just kind of flunking around, or, you know, I didn't say the F, I said flunking, which it doesn't matter. I do have it, like, I do have it set not for kids. I don't have it age restricted, but let's not worry about that. I don't plan on saying a lot of vulgar things or anything disrespectful, so. But, you know, I think the way that I will do it, like if I think that I'm going to be discussing anything that could be inappropriate for anybody younger, then that would be the reason I would set it for age restriction. Like if I think it's going to be like if I was going to do a stream about some really serious topic, that might be a thing to think about. You know, like put an age restriction on it just so that I don't have anybody. Because if you get to talking about certain subjects, people could, if they're too young, they might not quite grasp it. You got monkeypox. Well, stop doing things with, you know, stop doing those things with people with monkeypox. Anyway, yeah, you know, it's that time of year the flu goes around. Isn't it kind of weird how like that whole few months of like the monkeypox thing went on, and then all of a sudden it kind of like went away? Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I think, oh, you don't know how you get it? Oh well, well, well then you don't want to say you don't need to be saying you got it if you don't know how you get it. Let's keep it on a good keel here. Now, monkeypox is transmitted sexually, I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's it's transmitted from like sexually, from what I understand. let's kind of let's keep the chat appropriate. Red Snapper, I've been just chilling, man. Which that's nothing inappropriate. We ain't talking about nothing that ain't true. It is true that I think, from what I understand, most people that get that is, yeah, that's what it is, Mila. Or that's what they were saying when all that kind of came up. I suppose, like, it's not just that. Like, I guess somebody could get it in other ways, but from what I understand, that's how it started among people. It's somehow it got, but ain't nothing wrong with talk. I mean, it's being. I thought you knew what you was talking about, and you just being funny. Like, it don't matter to me, really. I just that's just going to be part of it. The more I stream, the more I do stuff. You know, we'll have things come up in topic that'll be weird sometimes. I thought it was rather funny, actually. No reason to be bad about. We got quite a few people coming in and out of here, though. I've seen up to Snapper. How are you doing? That's a good question too. So you asked me how I'm doing, Gray. I was going to say, Snapper, how are you doing? Oh, I haven't really, I'm still kind of sorting out where the day's going. It's kind of like I don't have any spectacular. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking. So you got a haircut. Well, I'm overdue for like getting this shaved here. Oh, okay. Yeah, because my morning time is like your evening. So it's like you've done been out, had a day, and then now you're are you really? I just don't have clippers. Normally I like to have my head shaved just because I'm bald up here. So I generally shave my head every few months. I just don't have any clippers of my own anymore. The last ones I had went out on me, and I just hadn't bought any yet. And the last time I borrowed some from somebody, I don't want to borrow them again because when I brought them over here, I had to like stand outside on the porch tapping the dang thing out because there was roaches and stuff in it, and I don't like that. That was kind of like I was like, ugh, and then I had to clean it and everything. I was like, I'm not gonna borrow these no more. What are you saying? Yes, sis and me. So do y'all know each other? I guess or something. That's what it seemed like. Which I guess it could make sense if it's Mila, it's Peyton. You both have similar. If my hair had never started falling out, I'd have long hair. I'd have hair all the way down on my butt. I don't know. Okay. Well, it don't matter to me. I just like when people are being cool with each other. No, it was just cool because you're talking back and forth. I mean I like it when people in the chat are like interacting as well, like and not just talking to me. So I didn't mean anything by like that. I just thought it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's every time I've went live so far, I've only had a few times where there's been some people that might have been pushing the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like a little. And those are usually when those kind of streams are when we get a few more people. Like that's been a while back, but if it gets up above like say you get more than 7 or 8 people, eventually you start getting some people that are maybe not even subscribers and they're just fishing for you're an it, cousin it, like oh yeah, that's long. I know what you're talking about now because I said if I wasn't bald here, I'd have my hair out and I'd have hair down in my butt because I always had long hair in high school. Like I didn't, I started thinning like after I graduated, like the last year of high school, or like once I graduated, I started noticing my hair was getting thinner. So like by the time I was 19, between 19 and 20, I shaved my head. I just went ahead and shaved it. I was like, if I'm going bald, I might as well just keep it down. Like I never understood people like if you're bald and like trying to hide, like you know, which I really don't care about appearance much at all, and you know that. Obviously, look, I got a big burly beard. The beard was a lot longer. I cut it this past year. Start growing it back out. We'll see how much longer. I've always wanted a beard way down here, like it's just I haven't got there yet. I've had it pretty close, like, but eventually one day I'd like to have one to my belly button. I always joked around about it'd be cool if I had a beard so big and bushy that I could have a little pet bird that I train and have it build a little nest in the beard and I walk around and then that bird can come out and fly back. Be kind of funny. I always wanted a pet raccoon too. I used to want to be like a Great Cloud back when I was gift giving scribe. Great Cloud the gift giving scribe and his raccoon buddy. I was gonna name the raccoon buddy, but now it'd be Sage of the Eternal Moment and his raccoon buddy. Oh, guys, hey, are you still here, Snapper? Oh, wait, Snapper was about to go to the bar anyway, so I suppose they might be gone. I was going to ask. I know you guys might not know who I'm talking about, but there is a subscriber that's been subscribed to the channel for a long time, from before I was even at 100 subscribers and stuff. Her name's Teresa, and sometimes she shows up in the chat. Just keep her in prayer, y'all, guys, because she's her husband died. So you might not know who I'm talking about, but if you do, just send out a prayer if you can for the. But he had been pretty bad off anyway, and then this past week the past couple of weeks they got hospice involved. The nurses were coming out to him, and then just a few days ago they took him to a yeah. What flavor? This was called Blue Slushy or something. I think that's what it was called. pretty much it's in the same color. It looks the same as the other one I had, but the other one was a different. But they were both blue something. Yeah, I was just saying that Teresa. So her husband, they had gotten hospice involved. The nurses were coming, and then a few days ago they got a nursing home to take him in. They were going to take him for 5 days, give his wife a break, and then then they agreed the day before yesterday to keep him, just to keep him. But I was informed this morning he passed away. So there, and nobody knew what was going on. It's just it's been a slow deterioration ever since they moved from. They had moved from New Jersey out to Oklahoma to be live where they're living and with his kids, grown kids and stuff, and he's had been slowly deteriorating, and it's kind of strange because once hospice got involved, things kind of just went even quicker, like downhill. But I'm glad that he was in a facility and not there on the property where they live, and like at least Teresa didn't have to wake up and find him dead, or like be in the middle of the day and go in there trying to take care of him and something happened. He was bedridden. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there because anybody that does come here and watch my videos or is in the chat sometimes in the live streams, the people that interact pretty regularly, I figured there's some of you guys that have actually interacted with Teresa at some point in the chat or even in comments on a video, like where someone's commented and then they commented on you or back and forth. She's been a really good friend and a supporter of the channel for a long time, and I just wanted to keep her in mind. I appreciate you guys. Oh. But, yeah, I think this flavor was blue slushy. I already threw the garbage away that had the box that came in. Because it came in a little nice little box. You know, I think I threw the box away. I don't usually keep them. I used to just because the boxes look so cool and the things they come in, but I was like, you know. Did we scare Peyton off? Red Snapper. Well, I hope Red Snapper enjoys the pub. Well, he said the bar, but I know that he lives over in near Stonehenge. What country is that? Where's Stonehenge at? Okay, see you, Snapper. Have a good one, man. Yeah, England, okay. I don't know why I forgot that and spaced that. Okay, cool. Salute to you. Hold one up and give a cheers for me when you get there. Be like, here's the Grey Cloud. Nobody has to know who I am, but you can just be like, to my buddy Grey Cloud. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's several. Let's see. It's interesting now. Like I've gotten to know quite a few different people from different areas of the world too. Like it used to be that way for me back in the day, even though, like back in the '90s and stuff, when I was in high school and I was in like a death metal band before the internet. You know, you'd go record and you'd do demo tapes. You'd send it through the mail. You do tape trading, and then in the letters we'd have all these little flyers like promoting other people's demos or their do-it-yourself magazines that people just put together themselves on their old computers and then have them printed off at Kinko's or somewhere and then staple them together just like like I said, a do-it-yourself type thing. But so you trade tapes. That's how you got shows. That's how you make connections, man. I remember sending demos of my old bands out to places like over in Asia and like Europe, and just getting to know different people, getting your music out there. Nowadays, all you got to do is just click a few buttons and type a message or whatever, and it's instant. But that's just talking about the days when there one of them making a little poopy. Yeah, it's about to get where they're going to be probably having bowel movements and doing their thing more than she can keep up with. Because like the mama will keep a lot of that cleaned up for the first few weeks. But then, like, because once they start moving around a lot, that's when I'm going to have what, little Biddy? Biddy's over there. Look at this. Hey, y'all, look. Check it out. Biddy's she's all like, kind of like, what's going on? You don't know what to think, do you, Biddy? I'm going to try to get you fixed if I can. I don't want you to have to experience this. I didn't want this one to have to experience it. I hope I can figure this out in the next week or so. Let's pray that I can get this dog to get her looked at and get whatever tests they want to do to make sure she can be worked on, and then I can try to get it done. I got a small window of time to get it done before she possibly has her first cycle, and I don't want her to look, boy. She's a snake. She like, psst, Biddy. It's okay, Biddy. It's okay. Biddy's turning out to be a nice looking dog, though. She's being a real good dog. Look at this one here. The old mama. The old mama. Well, that ain't the mama. That's Biddy, but there's the mama. There's the mama. Okay. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:08. Oh. It's like every time I go live, sometimes I start thinking I've been on, like, usually like after 30 minutes, I feel like I've been on an hour, but this live has been, we've been so active in having some good conversations that it hadn't seemed that way this time, and we're almost at an hour. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like I just started 5 minutes ago. Oh. What are you doing, Biddy? Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out. Where? I've tried to think about what, where we go from here on this stream. Like, if you got it, I'm kind of went blank there for a second. Not that I had any particular reason, but I've covered several things we talked about. I've shown you some of the puppies, which they're sleeping right now, though. I don't want to disturb them. I just thought, before we get off here, I might, okay, hey, Peyton, I didn't know you'd left. Oh, I was discussing about what I'm doing or where we're going on the stream, which I didn't have a particular mission here, but we've kind of had a good range of, we've talked about, I've shown you a few of the puppies. We've talked about the channel. We've talked about my mom. Talked about monkeypox. Uh, I shared with you guys about Teresa and I asked you for prayer. Keep her in mind. That's a, you know, I do that because she's part of the community. You know, she has been a very supportive person to the channel and me personally in real life, you know, as a friend. So, you know, I like to keep that in mind. But she's also interacted with a few people here before, you know, whether that be in a chat or in a comment. Oh, that being said, where are you at, Peyton? See, I'm in Alabama. You'd asked earlier. I didn't know. I was just curious. What are you doing, Biddy? Oh, on my second channel, Grey Cloud's Thoughts, we're up to 50 subscribers over there. And so, uh, I don't know. It told me today that after 24 hours, I can do live streaming over there, which what I'm thinking about doing is scheduling a live stream for, like actually scheduling one for that channel, like maybe a week in advance, you know, announcing it. Hey, gonna do my first live stream over here on this channel. And I was thinking about trying to have a few ideas of something to actually talk about when I do it. Like if I give people in advance, because like doing live streams helps grow your channel, you know. And like, so if I start streaming on that channel, probably grow it a little bit bigger or a little quicker. Of course, I'm using that channel to talk about. That's where this coming year I'll be sharing a few comic books that I've read or like, and talk about some movies and stuff like that. And then occasionally I do talk about some things that went on in the news, which I haven't made a video like that in a week or two. I was thinking about doing a video for the second channel today, discussing these plane crashes that have happened and just some of the craziness that's went on in the past week or two since, you know, the inauguration and all that. A lot of weird stuff happened in the past month. But I'm trying not to overdo it, like, because, like, I figure I put my main focus here on this channel because it is the main channel, and it does have, we're steadily growing, and we're over 1,000 subscribers. But my second channel is my backup, so if anything happens with this channel, I do have another option. So I'm just gonna move forward with it, like let it grow a little at its own pace. The best, but like the more I do with it, the more it will push itself out there. But yeah, I was thinking about when I schedule a stream for Grey Cloud's Thoughts, I was like thinking about gathering up my comic books and stuff and have some things like sit beside me that day. So when I figured out what day I want to do it, the first one and all that, see if I can get a few people interested ahead of time to maybe be there. And then I kind of like might do it in a different, like do it in the living room or something and have a few things just sitting beside me and some ideas in my head to talk about. Like these streams I do on this channel here is mostly just me kind of just rambling, but not really just rambling, but like connecting to you guys on a, to me, more personal level. Like over there, like the reason I mentioned I want to try to do content there with talking about some of the things I like and enjoy doing. Because for a long time I was doing that on this channel, but I was having a hard time like managing it. Like, so I figured split it up. Certain things I do over there and then stick to certain things here. Because I have such eclectic taste. You know what I mean? I'm into so many different things, you know, like I like to read, which I don't read enough. You know, I like comic books. I like movies. I like music. I love all kinds of music. But like my main drive in life, though, is trying to gain a better understanding of the bigger picture of life and to establish a better relationship with my creator on a daily basis. Sometimes I fall short, but that's just part of life. Well, I think this has been a pretty good stream right now. I'm gonna probably end this one, wrap this one up for a little bit. See where I see where my head is here in a little while. I was thinking about. I thought when I went live here, I was thinking I'd go live now, or one, you know, the one I'm doing, and then possibly I'm hoping to try to do another stream this afternoon. It depends. I don't really have a lot of plans. I'm gonna probably do some chores here. Once I do end this, I do need to think about cleaning up a few things, but I just get bored sometimes being here by myself, and it helps me when I'm able to do a stream and have some of you guys come in here and chat with me and stuff. So that's really nice. But I'm just thinking about, I haven't done much more today other than make a video for the channel, do this stream, and that's about it. I've done a little bit of networking. So anyway, I'm going to get off here until the next time around, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you for tuning in to this old cat here. You know, like, just remember, man, we have good days, we have bad days, you know, but they all pass. I'm having a good day, and I hope you are. And if you ain't, know somebody does care, you know. Like, it might not seem like it sometimes, but there are people that do care, you know. Like, just remember that. It helps me when I'm down and out, if I can remember that at least I do have some people out there in the world. And sometimes it's like all it takes is that one person to reach out to you and be there for you, you know. That's what I hope, that sometimes I hope moving forward with this, I'm hoping with my streams that, you know, that's what people start. The more we do this and the bigger it gets, I hope that people find some kind of solace in watching me and communicating with me, you know, on a real human level. So that's my intention, and I hope that we've done good job at that. You guys, y'all stay awesome. Love you. Ditto. Over and out.